Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the leader of the Formula 1 World Championship, Lewis Hamilton. Everybody can see you. Mercedes Benz Motorsportchef Norbert Hauch. Norbert. Worldwide 200 Gäste. Mit ihren Oldtimern 200 guests from worldwide with their classic cars. So.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for a fantastic reception for Lewis today. And I think he did a fantastic job of demonstrating the Vodafone McLaren Mercedes Formula 1 car around Brands Hatch earlier on. Lewis, everybody in here's got a fantastic week here. They're all part of the Mercedes Benz Classic Car Club. You've just been down in a beautiful car down there. Have you got a classic car yourself, or is it a dream to have a classic car?
Well, first of all, good afternoon everyone, and thank you for the warm welcome. I'm a bit surprised, I didn't realise there'd be so many people here. But yeah, I've just been checking out all your cars. I'm assuming there's some of those cars outside are some of yours, and some real classic pieces out there. I mean, I've just been outside checking one of them. I don't have a classic car myself, but I'm working my way. You know, I'm building a relationship up with Mercedes Benz, and I'm sure at some stage I can ask Norbert, maybe he'll help me out.
Now, part of the activities for everybody in the room here, they're going to be going to Goodwood, which I know is a circuit you have driven, so ask what you expect their experiences to be around that. But also Brooklands is the base, and you drove the W196 there just a few weeks ago. Tell us first of all what they can expect at Brooklands and your experience of driving the 196.
Well, Brooklands is it's an amazing complex what they've actually put together, and I went there recently. I got to drive my Formula 1 car and the W196, and that is an awesome car. I mean, it scares me to think that you have no seat belt. I don't know how they did it back in the day, but you know, they have no seat belt. It's this huge, it's almost like a couch seat that you sit in, and but it sounds beautiful, and it's incredible to see just the performance that they had back in the day. And just checking the car outside, you know, some of the historic cars, they were really built to last, and they're so smooth. It's, for me, at all the races we get to do a parade lap, and there's always, I'm very fortunate to be able to sit in one of the Mercedes, you know, something like an SL or an old E-Class, and it's always a real pleasure to be sitting there. But I've had a really great day today. I've been, you know, usually I'm always racing and head down and not really have the time to share my thoughts with people or meet people. But today I'm one of the spectators, and had a huge audience today, I think, for the DTM Grand Prix. But just very fortunate to be here with Mercedes-Benz, part of the family, and very proud.
So as we've spoken about Brooklands. Now let's turn to another historic racing track in the UK, which is Goodwood. Now you've had the opportunity of taking a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren around the Goodwood racetrack. So can you give everybody in here some driving tips about Goodwood and what they should expect and what they should or they shouldn't do?
I think it'd be rude of me to give anyone driving tips, really. I don't generally want to do that. But you just got to enjoy it. I mean, whenever I go, unfortunately, there's something about us racing drivers, at least me, I get in the car on the track and I can't drive it slow. I have to push pedal to the metal. It's in my blood. So when I go there and I have a Vodafone day and I drive the SLR and I go flat out, and I don't care how many tyres we go through. The plan is to go through as many tyres and brakes as possible. But really, just to give everyone a great feeling of what it feels like for me, you know, under braking, how much pressure we are under physically and mentally, and just to feel the speed. So I have a great time, but it is a great circuit. We've got a nice straight with the first corner. It's very, very long, sweeping right-hander. Then it goes all the way down the back, which is, I think it's intense. I think you're going to have fun. Just look after your cars. There's not really that much run-off areas, so you wouldn't want to smash any of those up.
I want to cast your mind back, if you can, to Magny-Cours. You were out in the 1908 Grand Prix winner, the first Grand Prix winner for Mercedes-Benz. I mean, you and Heikki are in the car. Just, are you amazed how cars have changed? And really not that, period of 100 years they've changed. But can you imagine driving one of those old cars to what you drive now, racing them?
I'm quite happy doing what I'm doing now. It's quite a bit safer, I would say. I like the danger aspect of motorsport, and that's what really it's always excited me. I get in the car and I know there's a danger factor there. When you have the car on the edge, you know there's the chance that you could spin off, put it into a wall, anything could happen. And that's what keeps your adrenaline going and your heart pumping, and that's what gives me a lot of excitement. But back in the day when they did it, I mean, they must have been crazy. They must have been crazy. So I've got a lot of respect for people like Sir Jackie Stewart and Sir Sterling Moss. When I meet them, I just look at them and think, you must be crazy. They drove in the days. I saw some pictures recently of some guys leaning out the car, because he's got no strap, no belts, nothing. And as I said, I'm quite happy I'm in this era.
My last question for you, Lewis, and I'm going to hand over to Norbert in just a second, is let's go back into the modern era, away from the classics. You've won the British Grand Prix, the home Grand Prix for McLaren. You won Hockenheim 2 weeks later, the home Grand Prix for Mercedes-Benz. What does it mean to you by winning those 2 Grand Prix in a row?
I could say a few different things, but what I'll say is that just as a Formula 1 driver, it's always a dream for you to win in your home country. And I nearly had the opportunity of doing it last year, but I came here this year very, very fortunate. I think it was a blessing from God because it rained, the heavens opened, and that allowed me to really show my skill, and the team did a fantastic job to help me do that as well. So it was great to finally get my first win on my home soil, and then obviously we have our second home Grand Prix for Mercedes-Benz, and there's nothing more pleasurable than satisfying your team by doing it in their home country and not letting the Ferraris beat you. So it was really an incredible 2 weeks for us. So I hope we can continue to do that for the rest of the season, and I do plan on going back to both of those Grand Prix next year and attacking full belt.
Well, Lewis, we wish you the best of luck for the Spa Grand Prix next weekend. I'm now going to hand over to Norbert, Vice President of Mercedes-Benz and Motorsport. Please make him very, very welcome.
Welcome, everybody. Well, I'd just like thank you for supporting us. I hope you have a great couple of days. This was a fantastic race. Sorry.
Don't be shy, Norbert. Come forward.
Okay, so he's my coach. He's my coach. It could have been a little bit better. You saw a close race. It was 0.7 of a second in the end. Paul did a great race, but it's overtaking is a different story. He came very, very close. The strategy was good, and I think these days we saw that in Formula 1 in Valencia last time around. If you win the start, you're just in a much better position. The speed was there. Paul told me he could have gone a little bit quicker, but still, I think it was a great race. You have great cars. We just saw them, and really enjoy your week. Enjoy Goodwood. Go flat out, like Louis told you, but be careful. And thanks for supporting us. Thanks for supporting us. We will have lots of very, very intense races in Formula 1 in the next couple of weeks. But I think we are well prepared. Louis had a very good test in Monza. And believe me, winning a home Grand Prix like Silverstone and Hockenheim is special. But winning in Monza with a 1-2 like we did last year is not so bad either. And that's the plan. That's the plan for Spa. It's the plan for Monza. And keep your fingers crossed. Enjoy the time. Thanks for supporting Mercedes-Benz. We are very, very proud of having you. Thank you very much.
Last question, Louis. Did you ever take Norbert Hauck on a taxi ride with you? What did he do? What did he say?
Have I? I don't think I have. No.
You should put it on your list.
Norbert's driven for me once, and it was an overrated experience, I must say. No. We drove around the Nordschleife last year.
What he means is it was an overwhelming experience. I'm the translator. With me around the Nordschleife. He's too quick, so it's dangerous. That's why I drove. But we are both fans of the Salzburg Ring Nordschleife, and at one stage we're gonna be there. And at the end of the season, that's promised, Louis will drive a DTM car on the racetrack. We have to be very disciplined right now. He could have driven today the DTM taxis, but we have a disciplined approach. We have a title to win, and that's why Louis keeps back a little bit. But he's looking forward, I'm sure.
It's not always
yes.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, thanks a lot. Norbert Hauck and Louis Hamilton, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you off now?
No, we're going up the hill.